people like Rush Limbaugh and Matt Drudge have this crazy conspiracy theory that the hurricane is a liberal plot and it's not really that severe, et cetera. But yet on Fox News, Tucker Carlson and Stuart Varney were talking about how this is actually going to help Republicans because, for example, Rick Scott's not extending voter registration in Florida, and they're like, good, less time for Democrats to register. They say like, well, our voters are more savvy and better prepared, and they have we're more committed, and we've got our lives together. So we already registered. So ha ha to the Democrats. So I wonder why Obama cooked up a conspiracy to help the Republicans in Florida, which then led me to another question. Why did this hit North Carolina, South Carolina, Georgia, and Florida? I mean, those are, especially northern Florida, which are all deeply conservative areas. Does God hate conservatives?
No.
Okay.
Obama allowed the gays there to get married. So the hurricane is actually only going to hit gay couples. It is, this one's taking a switch from trailer parks to gay couples, and it's going to wipe them out. So that's what it is. God is involved.
So
He's got aim. God has good aim.
Yeah. Now you kid. Someone has literally said that, okay?
Oh my God.
So I found this and I wanted to share it. Andrew Bizat at shoebat.com, which sounds like exactly the kind of website where you'd have idiot right-wing conspiracy theories, right? At shoebat.com, he says, he's like, I was trying to figure out what happened here, okay? And then I realized, it's hitting Orlando and Savannah. And they have Pride festivals coming up. I'm like, but Savannah has other things coming up too that are mainly conservative because it is deeply, deeply conservative. But he said, no, found some gays in Savannah, okay? And they're going to get them. And they see they're going to leave us good folks alone here in Savannah, but going to hit that Pride Festival because God is awfully mad at those folks.
Because before every Pride Festival, there's some devastation, some natural disaster, right?
Yeah. And then finally, to take this at a slightly, more serious note, this guy writes, now we know that Florida is an area that is infected with sin, especially cities such as Miami and Orlando, which are veritable dens of sodomy. You know what he sounds like? He sounds like the Orlando killer, the one that shot up the gay nightclub.
He used that terminology.
That's right. And so he said, in Orlando, now it turns out that he was gay too and had a lot of other issues.
So it could turn out that Andrew is as well.
Well, I'm sure he's got a lot of issues too. But it is interesting to see a Christian fundamentalist using almost identical language as a guy we kind of think is a Muslim fundamentalist, at least in some ways, while being closeted gay, etc., that killed all those people in Orlando. And they're not even, they don't even care. I mean, that Orlando shooting just very recently happened. He's like, nah. Let's go blame it on the gays in Orlando anyway.
Right.
These are the guys and these are the websites over and over that these fundamentalist killers go to. Like when they examine their computer, after whatever the shooting or whatever they've done, they always find these are the websites that they're reading. The guys who put out this information, it's like you said, they have no responsibility and people read this like this is real. So I have to go to Orlando or Savannah and start killing whatever group he told me that is evil. It's sad.
Yeah. So, and last thing is, it's an uneven playing field.
You only have half a thing.
I know, right? I only have half. No, I think I already used that 1.5. It's an uneven playing field because we don't have nut jobs like that. And I know, that should be a point of pride, obviously, but they do convince X number of people, and it is shocking how many people believe in conspiracy theories. And by the way, I mean, religion is kind of a conspiracy theory in a sense, right? Okay, hey, God hates these people, and they get a certain percentage of the country to believe them. We, on the other hand, don't say God hates conservatives. God hates right-wingers. And that's why he loves hitting Savannah and South Carolina over and over again. And Northern Florida. Northern Florida is more conservative than Southern Florida. That's why he pounded the shit out of Northern Florida. God hates right-wingers. And they got to change their ways. If they don't change their ways and become more liberal and help the poor and the needy like Jesus Christ said, well, God will obviously smite them. So, since we don't have that, you know what I'm saying? It's still uneven playing field. They get to convince a couple more people that are headed in that direction. So.
Well, we have it now because they just took a sound clip from you, my friend.